At launch, Sid Meier's Civilization 6 was already packed with so many features I had to wonder where Firaxis would find room to meaningfully expand. But find room it did, and Rise and Fall's additions are mostly positive changes that move Civ 6 a step or two toward a golden age of its own. At the same time, there are a few that have a tendency to slow the pace down more than I'd like. A new injection of 9 playable civilizations and leaders is expected, but always a good thing for variety. The new bonuses for the Georgians and Mapuche are especially notable because they're tied into the new governor and loyalty systems and invite some potentially interesting new playstyles. My favorite improvement in Rise and Fall is the idea of eras being either dark, normal, or golden based on how many era points you earn. It's a great way to build on Civ 6's idea of having a bunch of small goals and rewards to shoot for every step of the way. For example, in the very early game, exploration becomes far more important because discovering things is the main way to avoid a dark age. Later, you get to choose what you'll focus on to earn points, and this can add new incentives to things like archaeology and inspirations. However, the differences between golden and dark ages aren't so strong that a dark age will be the end of the world. In fact, a dark age lets you access some powerful policy cards that also have downsides, and I could see intentionally triggering a dark age just to get access to these as a viable strategy. The way the colors on the map and interface get brighter or darker based on your status is a nice touch too. The new governors are another clever addition that allow you to further specialize a city along one of 7 different paths. Liang the Surveyor, for instance, can be upgraded with abilities like a 30% bonus toward constructing districts. Victor the Castellan focuses on city defense, and Amani the Diplomat can be sent to a city-state to double your envoy count. Choosing which one to upgrade feels important, and being able to shuffle them around to cities where they're needed can work wonders. The loyalty system, though, has proved to be a downer despite sounding great on paper. In a best-case scenario, you can use it to take over a neighboring nation's cities through cultural pressure, generated primarily by high-population cities. In reality, though, it'll work against you harder than it works for you. For one thing, it makes the early game land grab much more conservative because founding a city too close to another civ's borders might cause it to flip. It's not all bad since that goes both ways, but it definitely cramped my style. Loyalty also makes a domination victory dramatically more difficult because newly captured territory can quickly rebel and turn into an unaffiliated free city. Slowing down the already lengthy and costly task of sieging cities wasn't my favorite thing about Rise and Fall. Emergencies are another theoretically great idea. If one civilization starts getting too powerful, the rest will gang up on them to prevent them from running away with the game. But emergencies have the same problem as any other alliance in a civilization game. The AI just can't be trusted to pull its weight, so you're pretty much on your own. The last big change, outside of some always welcome additional wonders, tile improvements, and UI tweaks to the city name bar that give you much more information without having to click in, are the specialized alliances. They're useful trade bonuses definitely, but it requires so much micromanagement to use that it'll likely be a tool for high-level players looking to optimize their spreadsheets as much as possible, as opposed to something that's actually fun to play with. Civilization 6 Rise and Fall's ideas are all good, and most of them are good in practice too. It makes the sequence of eras more meaningful and rewarding with Golden and Dark Ages, and its governor's buffs can be developed into powerful, portable upgrades for your cities. On the other hand, the nuanced loyalty system can grind a lot of traditional strategies to a less satisfying crawl, and emergency pacts are usually a non-starter due to other nations' unreliable AI. For more, check out our full review of Civilization 6, and for everything else, keep it right here on IGN.